In the trailer, they all had bikes apart from Yoshi. Ah. Hello YouTube and welcome back. We are back again, once again. Dear Fridays are no more, but we're here again with another video, with another top 10, because you guys seem to absolutely fucking love them, so we're back again. This may now be a top 10 channel, I don't know, but...
Well, no, I think we're going to ride it for a while.
Gonna ride the wave,
just see how
it goes, yeah.
So, this week is something special. I've got a good idea for the next one, which
You can tell me afterwards. Yes.
I know. I think you know it anyway.
Yeah, I think so. But we're gonna today.
It's the same theme, but I've got 3 different ideas for that theme.
Okay.
So I'll talk about that.
Okay.
Anyway, today's video
is the top 10 Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tracks. Now,
technically top 20.
Technically top 20 because we're going to be over the top 20 today.
Even more technically, top 40.
Yes, because I sent this list out to 11 people, each of them giving me their top 10s, and we have 40 tracks which got votes. Now, I think there's 48 plus 12, I think there's 60 tracks, so I think 20 tracks didn't get any votes. I think that's right. Yeah. So,
I mean, some of them, to me, some of them make sense because they're just they're not unique.
They're not unique, they're unforgettable, and it's like, whatever. But, we asked a long list of people today for their top 10s. We asked, obviously, me, Nico, Lil, Lewis, Molly, Kat, Alcarez, the Mario Kart expert, Jurassic, Reese, H, and Jack. So,
I thought you were going to say me then.
I put them in who gave me the list first in that order, so that's how it works.
Okay.
So we got I tried to ask the people who play Mario Kart on like Twitch first because they obviously play a lot. I also had Nico and Lewis and stuff, and you and Reese because obviously the generic top 10 people who play it casually, you know, get like both aspects of it. So. Do you want to start with this top 20?
Yes.
So,
obviously, what we're going to do is, if you want the full list,
it'll be on the
check out our sort of video.
It'll be on the Clips channel a couple of days after this goes live, hopefully.
And one of us hopefully should put a link in the description when that is
live.
Released.
Yes.
Well.
Okay, so we have in 19th place we have 4 tracks.
19. Oh, okay.
Because I was going to do the top 20, then realised, oh, okay. I think 19, 20, 21, and 22 all had 13 points. So, yeah.
Oh God.
So,
right, okay. So. Give me one.
The first one,
we go off first?
We are going to right.
By the way.
So the first one, someone put it first.
Ooh.
It was an Alcarez. You should know this.
Is it? I think I know the answer.
It's Super Bell Subway.
Super Bell Subway. It's definitely on my top 10.
I think only you and Alcarez had it on their top 10s.
It's a brilliant track.
I know, it's a good track, but it was like, for me, it was like just missed out on it kind of dealio. But yeah, Alcarez had it first and you had it 7th. But it's one of those, I know Alcarez absolutely loves this track. Right, before I begin, Alcarez sent me a fucking Bible about all his picks. So I'm going to explain to him why he picked it first.
Also, as well as that, I have...
Yes?
On me, I have a list of some random facts about each track. I'm going to name one fact
for each one on the list.
For each track on the list.
Yes.
So I've chosen this one, but technically this one has. Technically this fact is for more than one.
Go on. What is the fact?
Oh, there's 2 that are exactly the same for these 2 tracks. 1 or 2. They're both really good ones.
1.
Like Sunshine Airport,
Yeah.
there are signs around the track that advertise for other tracks.
Obviously,
However,
However.
only Nintendo 64 Yoshi Valley and 3DS Music Park are seen.
Interesting.
So
Obviously, there's advertising because there's a train
I
station.
know I know this. I noticed earlier when I was on this exact site to get a list of the tracks.
Yeah.
Is it Melody Motorway or whatever in America? I don't know if it's America or in.
Yeah, it is.
Japan
It
or
is.
wherever
It is because Nico, our American, said it was Music Park, and I was saying that's Melody Motorway, not Music Park. So there are different.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
But the reasons Alcaraz put
There's
Super Bell
different
Sub.
advert-
Let me talk. Okay. Right. Alcaraz put Super Bell Subway first because it rewards for knowing the track, has lots of boost
Yeah.
opportunities and shortcuts, making matches really
Yes.
intense as you are never safe. Because obviously there's lots of like tracks where you can like just around the train and stuff. There's lots of shortcuts and everything, and it's a really good track, and it's why no one picked it. Apparently, but speaking of Sunshine Airport, that also came in 19th place with 13 points.
Oh, okay. Let me go to Sunshine Airport,
Do you
which is, if you know the cut off by heart, that would make it.
I have no idea, but Nico had it the highest in second place. Now, Sunshine Airport was on my list at some point, but because I just wrote down for my list. For my list, I just wrote down every track I liked, and I got to like 16, so I had to chuck 6 off, and that was one of the categories was Sunshine Airport.
Why can't I find it?
I don't know. I don't know. Did Alcaraz have Sunshine Airport? I don't think he did.
Oh, that's why.
What? What?
Found it.
Okay.
Yeah, this was very close on my list.
I do like Sunshine Airport because I just like how you can like jump the gate at the end. The what's it called? Where you get the bags from? It's the baggage? I can't remember what's bloody called. But you know what I mean? Where the bags come out. That is like you can just jump over that shortcut stuff.
So I'm gonna read this fact.
Oh, here we go.
This is a 2-part fact.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
And this also is the same as in Super Bell Subway again.
Mm-hmm.
So these tracks we know are in the same
Track.
area.
Yes.
So inside the airport, a female intercom can be heard speaking. This can also be heard in Super Bell Subway.
Yes.
Now this intercom is in German. So you
Right.
need to speak German to understand what it says.
Yes.
But Birdo is mentioned on the intercom.
Right. So
Maybe is that why he's not in the game? Because he's gone missing at the airport? Is that why she's not in the game?
we've solved the riddle. Birdo's gone missing. That's why she's not in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Paging Galaxy Airlines, Flight 2218, passenger Ms. Birdo. Please proceed to the information counter on floor 2. Passengers departing on Galaxy Airlines, Flight 2580, bound for Dolphin Shoals, should proceed to Customs and Immigration at this time. This is the final boarding call for Boomerang Grove International Airlines, Flight 117A to Sweet Sweet Canyon, departing from Gate 3.
Okay, so that was that's two of the tracks that got 19th place. The other one are Twisted Mansion and Yoshi Valley.
So Twisted Mansion wasn't on my list.
Wasn't on mine either, I don't believe. Neither was Yoshi Valley.
Yoshi Valley, I'm denied, but for me, the other Yoshi one is just more.
Cat had Twisted Mansion second, and Yoshi Valley no one else had it high. I don't think. I think it's got very loads of low points. I think. Yeah, Nico had it 5th. Jurassic had it 4th. But yeah, I feel like Yoshi Valley, because it's got so many. I'm surprised Yoshi Valley was not on your list because it's got so many different ways you can actually go. And you said your first place was that reason because it had so many different areas to go around.
But it wasn't as significant. Like there's 2 or 3 different ways.
When you look at the map, it's just like squiggles all around it because you can either go this way, that way. To be fair, when I do it, I go the same way all the time.
It's not.
It's not a force change. It's like.
It's not like significant.
It's like Ninja Hideaway, kind of, but not really. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously.
Ninja Hideaway has a more.
It's more.
What's the word?
Diverse, different.
Dynamic.
Dynamic. That's the one. That's the one. But to be fair, Yoshi Valley is an old track, like an N64 track. So
Twisted Mansion.
Yes.
There we go. For this one.
The one we've not talked about yet.
This features a hidden 8-bit Luigi sprite. It is hidden in one painting, which appears 3 times throughout the course, obviously, because it's 3 levels.
Perhaps, yeah. I'm now gonna next time I play Twisted Mansion, I'm gonna have to look for this fucking pick bit Luigi and go, there he is. But I doubt I will. But yeah, Twisted Mansion for me again.
You never know. And then the other one was Yoshi Valley. That will be under.
Yeah, we've not really talked about Twisted Mansion yet, but Twisted Mansion is one of those tracks where it's good, but it's not. It's like one of the tracks for me. It's good, but it's. There's lots of the shortcut where you did the mushrooms good. The freaking I get annoyed at the stupid booze at the end with the axe things at the end. They're annoying, but yeah. Overall, I'm not mad. It's got points, but it's one of those unforgettable ones. I'm not really gonna talk about, to be honest, because it's one of those you just forget. Like if you had to pick a track on Mario Kart, I wouldn't go, oh, Twisted Mansion. I'd go, oh, it's Twisted Mansion. That's the right one. When it comes up on random. But yeah, other than that, it's just one of those, isn't it? What's your Twisted Mansion fact, boss?
I did the Twisted Mansion one.
Oh, what's your Yoshi Valley? You did the Twisted Mansion fact where we talk about Yoshi Valley, and you're doing the Yoshi Valley quote.
Oh, just cut it and chuck it the other way round.
It's fine, you're the editor, you can do what you want. But go, what's the fact?
So, one of the Yoshis near the starting line will occasionally hum to Taker's song. This also occurs in other courses featuring Yoshis in the audience.
So he hums the track at the start?
Yes.
I don't know what the Yoshi Valley soundtrack sounds like.
It's to Taker's song.
To take
yes.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, hum the track background.
Oh, okay. Okay. Right. Moving up now to 17th place. Both these tracks got one more point with 14. So, you know, people vote for this. One of which I voted for, which was Tick, Tock, Clock.
TikTok on a TikTok.
TikTok with TikTok on the TikTok. Now, this is the first one I had on my list. I had it 5th because I do like TikTok Clock, because obviously you can TikTok on the TikTok clock. You didn't have it on your list. Who had it the highest? I think Molly had it 2nd, but TikTok Clock is a good track because like flying over the cogs and stuff is it's like dodging all the cogs and stuff. Those kind of tracks do it for me. And it's quite simple because it's literally just a clock. It's a DS. I play the DS one a lot, so it's got nostalgia for it there. And yeah, I just like a bit of TikTok Clock, I can't lie.
Did you know that the gears in the game move along with the music. They're on the same pace as the music.
So does that mean on the final lap they go faster?
Yes.
You're now putting things in my head. I'm going to have to think about it every time I play the game now, which is going to be really annoying. And
at the start of the countdown, it begins with an alarm clock going off, and then the following music is that alarm noise.
I see. So we're racing against someone's alarm clock, and the
Yes.
and the music playing of Tick-Tock clock is their alarm clock.
Yes.
Interesting. Now, the other track, which got joint 17th place, was a track that Mr. Jex said would almost guaranteed be in the top. It's 17th place because Jack had it second, and it's Mount Wario, which I know Mount Wario is popular. Like, if you play online with like people across the world, and Mount Wario is a track which can be selected, it always gets picked because it's one of those ones which is just a straight line, not like laps ones. Me personally, I prefer the lap ones to like the straight ones like that, because obviously for like items and stuff, if you put a banana down, it's a bit pointless because there's not a second lap for people to hit it on the second time around because it's just there and it's annoying. But it's a decent track again. It's just not really thought about that much for me, but people are probably going to be shocked it's this low, to be fair.
This is the first Wario themed course to not have Wario as the staff ghost. It's Waluigi.
What? Why? That makes no sense at all. Is it because Waluigi is such a loser he can't even get his own track on the game? There's not a Waluigi course in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, is there?
No.
There's no Waluigi Stadium. There's no Waluigi Pinball. He's been kicked out. Yes. I mean, there's no Diddy Kong stage, but...
Well, technically, if you see DK...
Yeah, but that's DK, isn't it?
No, but it's the same... Yeah, but there's the same bloody place that they both live.
True. But Wario's... But you can't say the same about Wario and Waluigi, though, can you?
No.
Exactly. So, yeah. So, we're shitting on Waluigi again. So, we move on to joint 15th place with 15 points each.
Which is...
They got one more point in Tick-Tock Clock and Mount Wario. With the first one is Dragon Driftway. Now, Alcaraz had this second. And that was the highest, I believe. Yes, it was. Now, Dragon Driftway for me is... It kind of felt like the tour tracks before the tour tracks came to the game. Because it just didn't fit like a Mario-themed track. It was more like the Chinesey track. It felt like Tokyo Blur kind of vibe on it. And it's one of those ones that... Yeah, it's one of those ones that I can see why people like it, but just for me, it doesn't do it for me. But the Alcaraz factoid he's got for me here is... Lots of good drift opportunities rewards you for knowing the game in that way, as you get the chance to get the lead easier if you know your corners. Great shortcut at the end, not too big, but has the chance to make things interesting. It does, because there's I think if you jump over the last corner, there's a jump, and a jump where you can cut a big corner, and if you can nail that right with like a mushroom or just doing it with pure skill, you can just cut away and you can just win the race. So it's a good track. It didn't make my list. I don't think it even made my like good track list. It's one of those ones which can be good but can be bad, depending on who you talk to. Obviously, 15th place for us on our list.
Yes. The dragon in this race course never actually ends its tail as it loops back to the start. This may be a reference to the cultural symbol of a snake eating its tail.
Lovely. You said there were random useless facts. That is a random useless fact. Now, the other track which got joint 15th place was Electrodome, which I wasn't expecting to be like thought about as a good track, to be totally honest with you, because who had it the highest? Jack had it fourth. Cat had it third. That's why it's high, because both of them had it high. But it's like Melody Motorway, but just not as good for me. I don't know. It just felt like an odd track. I'm not saying it's a good, like a terrible track. It's just one of those tracks which, like, again, it's there. I'll enjoy it if I play it, but I'm not going to say, oh my god, it's not significant enough for me to pick it on my top 10. Silence as he finds the
There's a glitch on this course that allows the player to do a regular stunt instead of a glider stunt when going over a gliding ramp. Although there's a small chance this will occur.
Okay, so there's like is it a glitch, or is it like you like fly down, you can do a jump as you're flying kind of thing? Because it's like one of those. I don't know. I've not seen it. I've not experienced it. Maybe if you have, let me know in the comments. But I doubt it, because I feel like it's something very minuscule that you probably won't even notice it. But anywho, we move on to the first course on the list, which has its own number. It's not shared by anybody else. It's got 16 points. So again, one more point than the last two. I had the highest in third place, and that is DK Jungle. I don't know why. For me, I like DK Jungle only recently, and I don't know why. Like, back in the day, it wouldn't have made my list. Like, about a year ago, since I started Twitch, it would not have made my list. But now it has, because I play it more often now, and it's like, I like the are they crabs? I can't remember now. Are they crabs? There's the tikis you have to avoid in there, and then there's the crabs at the end, and then the final corner, when it's like two, you can either go around the long way, and it's safer, or you can do the jumps and through that way, which is a good opportunity to, like, if you've got like a mushroom or something, to nip through and get to the end. Then there's obviously the bit where you fly up with the glider as well, which I really enjoy. So I like DK Jungle. It's not because I'm a Diddy Kong fanboy it's up there, but it's probably the best. Is it? I'm trying to think of any apart. That's the only DK track, isn't it? Or am I being stupid and thick and forgetting one?
I think on 8, yeah.
Yeah, because there's no DK Mountain, there's no DK Pass or whatever, like on the Wii, or the other DK ones. It's just that one. So hopefully in the next DLC there's more Donkey Kong ones. Like Dino Jungle is definitely Donkey Kong one. So stuff like that.
Yeah.
I want to see more.
DK Jungle is the only retro track that reuses its original track music.
So does Coconut Mall not use the same music as the one on the Wii?
I think it does. I think this was not included in the DLC.
Pre-DLC, okay. Baby Park's the same, isn't it?
No, because it's vamped up. It's different.
Oh, okay. Well, to be fair, DK Jungle was only on the 3DS, which is the one before Mario Kart 8 came out. So that makes kind of a little bit of sense. Because it's only the console before. So
yeah,
it's a good song as well. So there's not really much you can change about it. Who else had it on their list then? I'm trying to see now.
Didn't.
You didn't. Oh, me and Jurassic had it third. Everyone else didn't have it. That'd be why. See, me and Jurassic are the same person. We move on up to 13th place. Again, 1 point more, as these lists always do. It's out of 110, and top 10 is like 20 points, which is stupid. But next up, we've got I think one of the oldest tracks on our list, and that's SNES Rainbow Road, or N64 Rainbow Road, whatever you want to call it. The 8-bit. I think it's SNES. It might be N64 though. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it's SNES. But it's the 8-bit one, which again I didn't have on my list, but it is a good track because it's very hard because there's literally no barriers at all throughout the entire map. There's a shortcut right at the end where if you have a mushroom you can make a massive jump and get to the lead. So it's a track which there's a lot of shortcuts and you can do well in it, and there's also some aspects of it where you can, you need skill and a little bit of luck can get you the win, and that's pretty much what Mario Kart's about. It should be about that. It should be 8% skill, 20% luck. But Mario Kart is 20% skill, 8% luck. So what else are you going to do about it?
The chorus part of this Rainbow Road's music is remixed into Double Dash's Rainbow Road music and Mario Kart 7's Rainbow Road music.
Both of which aren't on this game.
No.
I didn't really like the GameCube Rainbow Road, to be honest.
I like that one.
I don't remember the one from 7, but yeah, I think this is my favourite Rainbow Road, but I didn't have any Rainbow Roads on my list, so it doesn't make any sense. But we move on to 12th place, another solo point, another track with 1 point more in 18 points, and that is the Hyrule Circuit, Zelda. Now, that was on my list, but I took it off. But who had it the highest? I will tell you now. It was... Oh, it's another one which everyone had it very low, because Rita had the highest in 5th. So a lot of people had it like low on their list. But it's the only Zelda track. It's kind of cool because when you go through... There's a special jump inside the castle. I think it activates if someone hits something on the outside, then it activates the ramp in the middle. I think it's 1 or 2 people need to hit it, and then the ramp comes up, which you can hit the Master Sword to get a speed boost and go through. Now, I like that aspect of the track, but again, it's not my style of track, judging by my list, but I get why people like it, because a lot of people like Zelda, and it's weird that Zelda's in the game and then stuff like Birdo and Diddy Kong aren't, but we move and we learn. But Hyrule Circuit is a good track.
Well, we know why Birdo's not in there.
We know why Birdo's not in it now, because she's lost at the Sunshine Airport, but maybe she'll return. Maybe, hopefully, some of the DLC will include more characters and more vehicles and stuff, but we don't know. But yes, Hyrule Circuit is number 12.
This is one of the 3 tracks in the Mario Kart series that have a sound of the roulette item that differs from other tracks.
I think I can name the other ones.
Go on then.
Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
And there's only one more. I was going to say Big Blue or New City, but that wouldn't count. Is it? You didn't have the answers, do you?
I know the answer.
It's Animal Crossing, and what's the other one?
Yeah. Waluigi Pinball.
That's not on the 8 Deluxe.
No, I said from the entire Mario Kart series.
Oh, I thought that's why I was blanking, because I didn't hit. I thought it was just Mario Kart 8 tracks. Okay.
No.
Oh yeah.
All of these.
Oh, okay.
Most of them.
Okay. Anyway, the last track on our list which didn't make the top 10
is...
It got 20 points. It's another non-Mario track, and it's Mute City, which is the Captain Falcon track. Is it Captain Falcon? Yeah, it is. It was not. I'm an idiot, but I think it is. It is Captain Falcon.
Falcon.
Blue Falcon, that's the one. I was Blue Falcon's right, but Mute City is the straight one, I believe. No, it's not. Mute City is the lapped one, isn't it? Big Blue's the straight one. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Now, again, none of these made my list, so I'm good. Who else had hit it the highest? He had Mute City the highest. Alcaraz had it in 6th on his list. Did anyone say that in 6th? Jurassic had it 2nd. Now, Mute City Alcaraz information goes as follows. Same as Big Blue. Oh, it's fast paced. As you're always going fast, because that's the whole premises of Blue Falcon. There's like super fast tracks. So that's why I can see why people like it, because it's one of the fast paced tracks in the game. The shortcuts are much bigger and can make it kind, and especially the final one can be unfair. Yes, because I know there's a big shortcut at the end of Mute City, and if you're skilled and pro and can do it right, then you can automatically most of the time win if you're don't have a massive deficit behind you. But
you can use the star and mushroom to boost through 2 mud patches before going off the final jump to the finish line.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, exactly. So if you can time that right at the end, then you're golden, and you can pretty much pick up the dub if you're like 3rd or 4th or something. And it's very close. You can just do that shortcut and you can automatically win the track. Now,
instead of using the normal pre-race countdown and results theme, this course uses the ones from the F-Zero series equivalent.
Yes, because it's obviously an F-Zero map. Now, it's top 10 time. Half an hour in and it's top 10 time. It might not be because it's editing, but roughly. But top 10, 26 points, so 6 points more than Mute City. is a track that I had in first place. Yes, I'm the only one that had it first, and it is Yoshi Circuit.
Ooh,
It's in
that's a
10th.
good one.
It is good. I was expecting it to be top 5, but I'll take it being in a 10th. At least it made the top 10. But again, like Butte fast-paced track. The shortcut is amazing.
Yes.
Like the shortcut where you can hop through the waterfall with a mushroom. There was a bigger shortcut on the GameCube version, which you needed a golden mushroom, I think, or a star to do it, or a triple mushroom to jump off the track, land in the tunnel, go round and go out and skip the windy bit along Yoshi's back. You just go in a straight line and go out that way, but we're not talking about that version. And the music is just one of my favourites in the game, so that's why it's up there for me. Who else had it high? Because I gave it 10 points. You had it 5th. Alcaraz had it 8th. Was that it? Can't be it, surely. No. Lil had it 6th, and that's it. I felt like Yoshi Circuit should be higher. That's my personal bias, but I'll take it being 10th.
So, the lake in the track, which turned out to be Yoshi's cheek, has been dried up into sand since Mario Kart DS. It used to be
a lake, and now it's sand. That is interesting.
Also,
It's a fun fact.
this
Go on.
isn't on here, but why did they get rid of the other shortcut?
Good question. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Nintendo, if you watch this, please add it back in the DLC drop. Next up.
So, next up,
1 point more. In 9th place on 27 points is one from the Wii, and it's Wario's Gold Mine. Now again, I think I had it 4th. Molly had it 3rd. I think Molly had the highest question mark. No, Jurassic's had it number 1. So I think Jurassic's first.
Track, but there's other tracks that are better, which is why it's not.
Again, I like the music of Wario's Gold Mine.
Square.
It's not square.
If you look at the map, it's near enough a square.
That's because it's a gold mine, and gold mines don't tend to have loads of twists and turns in it. Well, I mean, like in Minecraft, they're not going to have like a little place. They're going to be straight like this. But like the music in the game, the shortcuts are really good, especially like the one where the cart's going around that way. It's a good shortcut. And again, like the music, it's a nostalgia one for me because I love the one on the Wii. I love this one as well when it comes up. Always, and there's a shortcut at the end which I've abused multiple times, trying to nip in front of someone and get like a 1st or 2nd place in front of someone who gets really salty after that. So that's why I like Wario's Gold Mine and why it's number 4 on my list.
So for this one, fortunately this doesn't work anymore. But when in the good old days of the Wii,
yeah.
If you played as a Mii, Wario's face will change in the mine to a random Mii that you have.
Oh, okay. Odd. You could be Mii's in a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
I know, but
it doesn't change. Okay. Okay. Fair play indeed. We have another tie for 7th place, and the first of which someone had first.
Ooh.
That person was Molly.
Ooh.
It is the other Blue Falcon track, Big Blue, which again, I can see why it's up there because, again, fast-paced track, and it's got good shortcuts in it, and it's got decent music. You can get coins in a different way to everyone else because you can just go on the super-powered bit and you can just get coins that way, which is very useful because if you have 10 coins, you go a little bit faster than everyone else. So yeah, Molly had it first, Lewis had it second. That's why it's on the list, because that's 19 points right there. And then it just needed like 11 more scattered across the board to get it high up on the list.
When you go to the last lap, in the background there's a man's voice, and he says, "Yeah, the final lap."
Never heard that in my entire life.
Yeah, the final
Next time I'm
lap.
going to listen out for it and go, "Yeah, final lap." We must be really far away, or I'm just not paying attention at the time. But anyway, Big Blue got 7th.
Saying that voice, it does ring a bell. Sure, I've
Yeah,
heard it.
it must have been. And the other track in 7th place is the only Bowser's Castle on the entire game, which is the new Bowser's Castle. Now, Lewis had it first and Kat had it first, which is why it's high on this list, because it had 2 firsts and a couple of us had it quite kind of low. So I'm surprised there's not more Bowser's Castles in Mario Kart, because it's one of those staples like Rainbow Road. There's lots of them. Jake had it 6th, he did, and Nico had it 6th as well. So 2 firsts, 2 6th, which is why it's got 30 points. And Bowser's Castle are always good tracks to play on, because they're not as complicated as Rainbow Road, like BSy, but they're always fun as well. Loads of fire, just like Bowser should be. But I think my favourite Bowser's Castle is probably the GameCube one. But that's due to nostalgia reasons. But yeah, I can see why Bowser's Castle is up there, because it's a classic, and well, it's not a classic because it's the newest version. But again, like I said about DK tracks, the new DLC needs to have more Bowser's Castle added to the game.
Yes. This is the only Bowser's Castle course to not feature any thwomps.
It doesn't, you know. That's odd. There's thwomps on Tokyo Blur, but not in Bowser's Castle. How does that make sense? There's the big Bowser that punches you. There's the fireballs. There's not even bullet bills in it, like coming across like that. Odd.
No.
Odd. They need to bring back a Bowser's Castle with thwomps in it. DLC, get Nintendo, get on that. Okay. Top 6.
Ooh, last one that just missed out on the
top 3.
5.
It did. It got 33 points. It's part of the DLC.
Yeah.
Can you guess which one it is?
Tokyo Blur?
No.
Paris?
No.
Ninja Hideaway?
Yes, it's Ninja Hideaway, and you had this one first, and so did Jack. Now, Ninja Hideaway, one of my... I was about to say it's one of my favourite new DLC tracks, but it's not on my list, and 2 of them actually are on my list, so I got that wrong. But it was my 3rd favourite or 4th favourite out of the new DLC tracks, because it's so diverse, like you said earlier. There's so many ways to go about it. There's no wrong way to go in the track. There just isn't. You can go up, down, like 3 layers at the front. You can either go into the roofs and go that way. You can go under the spike thing, go that way. There's a shortcut that way. If you have a mushroom, you can skip most of it and go to the flying bit. There's the ninjas. There's bananas. There should be a shortcut where the blossom trees are, which you can jump on the blossom trees to skip that shortcut if you have a mushroom or something. I think that'd been a cool aspect to add to it. But I'm surprised it got so much love, because it's new, nostalgia and stuff like that. But I don't know, because I didn't really play Tour that much, so I don't know how different it is to the one on Tour. You're the Tour expert.
It's the same.
Is it exactly the same?
There's not really any fact.
Then, of course it's not, because it's new, but that's fine. But yeah, Ninja Hideaway is 6th place.
One fact that it's...
What? What's the
not
terrible...
even- I don't even know if it's right.
What is the fact?
For some reason, in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, this is the only tour track of the first wave to not have tour at the beginning of the track name being labelled as just Ninja Hideaway.
Well, Paris Promenade hasn't got
Yeah.
Tour in it, and Tokyo Blur doesn't have Tour in it.
No.
So what is that? I don't know. But we move on to the top 5. You can probably tell by my
There it
reaction.
is.
You can probably tell by my reaction of what track it is. It's the best
Baby
game.
Park?
Yes, Baby Park got top 5.
Baby shark doodle doodle baby shark
I don't understand what is wrong with people. It's literally,
It's chaotic.
it's an oval.
Yeah.
There is nothing, it's not fast paced because you get hit by every item every 2 seconds to stop moving. It's the only track in the game currently which has not got 3 laps. The only other one is Wario Coliseum, which has 2. GameCube track. It's over in like 2 seconds because it's literally a circle and there's no skill involved in Baby Park. It's just pure luck and chaos. I like chaos, but that just takes it to the next level, and it's salty and stupid, and I hate it. The only good thing about it is the song, barely, if you want to count that. But Lil,
No,
yes, but Lil had it
this
first,
is the
which makes
only-
sense.
This is the only Mario Kart track.
Hmm?
There's 2 things. There's 2 good facts.
Go on.
Mario Kart 8, the track music speeds up after every lap.
Yes.
And the castle in the background is a reference to Sleeping Beauty's castle at Disneyland.
Why? This is next level plays that Disney is going to buy Nintendo and have a Mario Nintendo Land in Disneyland in America. It's happening. Mark your calendars. By 2030, Disney will own Nintendo. I might even put a bet on it because I'm that certain it will happen. If I put a $5 bet on Disney buying Nintendo, I reckon my odds are going to be very high, so I'll take it. But I'm very annoyed that Baby Park made the top 5, let alone the top 10. People are stupid. Now, do you want to know something interesting?
What?
The next 3 courses are tied.
Ooh.
2nd, 3rd, and 4th all have 37 points.
And they are.
And did anyone have any of these first place? I'll do that one first. Did anyone have any of these first place? They didn't. Brilliant. Okay. First one is I had it second. Toad Harbor.
Yeah.
It's a good track because it's very simplistic. It's very
nice track.
It's got some good shortcuts at the start. The downhill bit with the tram is really cool.
I like that.
I like the music. Most Toad tracks are really good. And I just like Toad Harbor. It's always been between that and Yoshi Circuit. They keep changing every time, but that is my favourite track in the game. Now, I had it second. Lil had it 4th. Alcarez had it not on his list. Jurassic had it 5th. You had it 4th. Jack had it 3rd. So it's spread out like all over the place. No one had it first. So it's one of those ones where a lot of people like it, but it wasn't like it's either someone's top 5 or it wasn't on the list, but it wasn't first.
You can see the Statue of Liberty as you go down the hill at the end, but the statue is a Princess Peach instead. The same statue appears in the city of the remake of the N64 Rainbow Road.
Okay. I don't remember seeing a Princess Peach statue. But the next one that got joint second, Lil had it second, and Reese had it 3rd, Lewis had it 3rd, and that is the better version of Baby Park, Excitebike.
That's the worst version.
No, it's not, because it has all the jumps in it, which is really cool.
Exactly,
There-
it's
there-
worse.
there's-
It's not as chaotic.
There's no madness, which I like. There's the mud patches. But yeah,
See,
Excitebike for me, I just like it so much better than Baby Park. Like, legit. It's good on a bike, better than car, because you can do, like, tricks and stuff better. I think tricks just look better on a bike than they do in a car. Just as my personal preference, but Excitebike made my list in number 6. Yeah, number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, number 7. Sorry, kept 7 on my list. Good track, and I'm happy it's top 10, top 5 even. Joint second.
during its debut trailer, all of the characters except for Yoshi are given bikes. Which makes sense, but why doesn't Yoshi have a bike as well?
Yeah. Also, why is that a fact? That's just in the trailer. They all had bikes apart from Yoshi. Ah. Anyway, do you want to know what the final course was? They got second.
What was that?
It's a DLC track.
Ooh, was it Paris?
No.
Tokyo?
No.
What? Coconut Mall?
Coconut Mall.
Is that not first? Where the hell is Paris?
Well, you'll have to watch the Clips video to see where Paris is, but I tell a lie because Reese had Coconut Mall first, you had it second. I had it 10th. Nico didn't have it. Lil had it 3rd. Lewis didn't have it. Molly had it 7th. Kat didn't have it. Alcaraz didn't have it. Jurassic had it 5th. Reese had it first, like I said. You had it second, and Jack had it last. So a lot of people have it, but like spread out all over the place. But not as good as the Wii one because the car park is just not as good. Music, top tier because it's a meme and I love it. I'm glad they made the right idea to have that as the first DLC to put Coconut Mall on it. To say, oh my god, I'm going to buy it for Coconut Mall. And then because they've bought it all now, they can just whack out whatever stupid ones they want at the end. Because they know people have already bought it. Like on day dot saying, yep, we're having this now. So, I understand why it's in the top. And we come to the final track.
Before that, Coconut Mall was data mined months before DLC was announced.
Of course it was. Because every bloody person on Twitter and everywhere on the internet wants to have hacks before people announce it, which is stupid because the whole point, if you already know it's happening like 6 months before and Nintendo planned this big old surprise of Coconut Mall's back, you're going to go, oh yeah, we knew that already. But watching the trailer and going, yes, out of nowhere, this is happening. It's just better than going, oh yeah, some guy in like this shed in America better minded it and they've got all this information about it. And it's like, well, great. Super.
On that note, off topic.
Here we go.
There's another company who's making a console like the Nintendo Switch. We've had Nintendo Switch, we've had the Valve, and now Apple are going to make a new version of Nintendo Switch.
And it's not going to do as well because I've never heard of Valve in my entire life, so it can't have been blown off and taken over the world.
So, the Valve one is by Steam.
Again, name one person who has a Valve.
Been out for ages.
Name one person who's got a Valve.
Don't know.
Exactly. I don't think when Apple come out, unless right. So if the iPhone is about $1,000, how much do you reckon Apple's Nintendo Switch is going to be?
$1,000.
Do you know how much a Switch costs? About
250.
It costs £300, but you get 2 Joy-Cons and you get 2 games with it. Apple, you'll get just the Switch for £1,000. You'll have to pay 200 quid for the Joy-Con controllers. Each game will be about 75 quid because it's Apple. So, I'm just saying.
They've already got a gaming subscription where you get any game.
Okay. So you got to spend like 15 quid a month or something, 20 quid a month to get whatever games you want.
$5 per month.
That's because there's no games on it yet. When it comes out and people play it, and they're going to go, oh yeah, we're increasing this to about 40 quid a month. Yeah, if you want to play games, yeah, give us 40 quid a month. Thank you. Brilliant.
It's the same with Apple TV. The amount of bloody people who have that now and the amount of stuff that's on it is still £5 a month.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll wait and see how it goes. But
they're showing bloody sports on Apple TV now, and they're still £5 a month.
I feel like,
and like where it's like 30 quid a bloody.
I feel like it's gonna flop because Nintendo, Xbox, and PlayStation are just too up there now.
Stadia's thriving right now.
That's because it's 3 quotation marks. I don't know.
3.
Anyway, people are didn't come here to talk about Apple consoles. They wanted to find out what got first on our goddamn list. It got one more point. It got one more point than the people in second. Nico had it first. And I think he's the only one who had it first. That is correct, Mundo. It's one from the Wii.
Okay.
It features some cows.
Moo Moo Meadows.
Moo Moo! Moo Moo Meadows has won the list. I had it 5th.
Why?
Nico had it 1st.
Why?
Lewis had it 6th. What's wrong with Moo Moo Meadows? Molly had it 4th. Cat didn't have it. Alcaraz didn't have it. Jurassic didn't have it. Reese had it 2nd. You didn't have it at all. Jack didn't have it at all. What?
It's that first.
What is wrong with Moo Moo Meadows?
Coconut Mall first.
It lost by what?
Paris first.
It lost. Coconut Mall lost by what?
Motorway bloody first.
Coconut Mall.
Anything but bloody-
Coconut Mall lost by 1 point. Don't get your knickers in a twist. But Moo Moo Meadows is a good track.
I should have bloody put Coconut Mall first then.
If you did, it would have tied with Moo Moo Meadows, so you could shut up. So, but yeah, Moo Moo Meadows, good track.
Bloody
If you are, fun fact I love Mario Kart, if you use a small character on a small bike, you always win Moo Moo Meadows because it's that kind of track. You can nick through the cars, and it's just super quicker. And nostalgia for the Wii, it's a good track. I like the cow hazards in it. It's great, and it's our number 1. And you can't disprove it because we've done the research. And to end the video, what is the Moo Moo Meadows fact you have for us? H.
This is such a useless fact that it's so fitting.
Go on.
A lot of people discuss about the best Moo Moo type of track in Mario Kart. The competition is between Moo Moo Farm and this course.
I didn't even see. What's Moo Moo Farm? I've never heard of Moo Moo Farm my entire life. What's that from? It's got to be an old one. It's got to be.
Mario Kart 64.
Yeah, that's one of the first ones. People have had a debate about.
And then it was on Mario Kart DS.
Oh, it might have been actually, but yeah, Moo Moo Meadows is a goated track. I wouldn't put it first. I would have put it like 4th, 5th area, but these lists, man, one day we'll have a list which will get a first place, which will get more than 50% of the votes. Because this is stupid. With us 11 people, it's have 110 points. It's the maximum points a track can get. The first place gets 38. That's not even 50%. That's not even 50%. That's not America.
It's not Ditto now. It's just turned into Snoopy.
Brilliant. On that bombshell, that is our top 10 list. If you agree, if you disagree, let us know in the comments, let us know in the Discord server. Also, let us know any other top 10s you'd like to see us do in the future. Hayes has completely disappeared.
Yes.
But we'll be back very soon. I don't know when the next video will be, but stay tuned and you'll find out.
Be some point.
Be subscribed. Be subscribed.
Video.
Because top 10s in game shows seem to be doing well views wise, so I don't know if the next one will be a top 10 or a game show, but stay tuned, you'll find out.
I've got 19 both.
Links to Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, all that crap are down in the description down below. So more active on Twitch.
Yes.
So if you want to see more of us, go down to Twitch. And thank you guys for watching. And we'll see you guys in the next video.